Hey guys, I wanted to do another video. This is for the best tips for squirrel hunting. I know I'm not a pro, but I've searched all over the internet trying to find really good tips to help me out in success of harvesting squirrels for this season. And I've come up with 10. Some people can correct me on these or do what you want that helps you out, but these are 10 tips that help me out. Number one is if you're out in the woods, you want to look for movement. Look in the treetops. Usually, like right now, it's late summer, early morning. They're going to be moving around, going down the tree, grabbing a nut, and going straight back up the tree and cutting. So that's what number one is. Number two is wear camo or some kind of blended clothing. Dark shirt, some like tan pants, OG pants, something like that, like green pants, something that'll blend in that way, because they could see colors, and they could, from sitting up at the canopy of the forest, they could look down and see you like it's no problem. So you want to blend in a little bit. I mean, you don't have to go, be decked out in $150 camo, but try to be blended as best you can. Number three is if you're going to stalk the game that you're trying to hunt, especially squirrel, I found out that the best thing to do is just do 3 to 4 steps, then take a break. Take like a 1-minute break in your steps and look around, because each time you step, you open up a window of opportunity where a squirrel could be, and that you missed it if you stayed, if you kept walking along. Tip number 4, if you don't feel like walking, or you can't walk, if you're a handicapped hunter and you can't, walk a lot, squirrels just basically can come to you, especially if you're in a good place where they're out and about. So just like find a log or bring a chair with you or something of that nature. And what I would do is I would sit, if you're going to be like in a bottom or something, sit in like the grass with your chair and have trees around you. Don't like, I've been experimenting with like trying to find and hunt squirrels in thickets. Don't do it, because you can't see anything in front of you. It's so thick. So try to find a good spot to do that. Tip number 5, look for a food source. Now, if you're going through the woods and you don't see any nuts on the ground, like chewed up nuts that the squirrels already ate out of and cut and everything, they're probably not going to be there. I mean, they might be there. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 squirrels in an area like that. But what you want to look for is hickory nuts that are chopped up or cut and they're missing the seeds in the middle. Kind of looks like a pig's nose, half of a pig's nose, something like that. That's what I call it. Now also, another tip is for the food source, hunt by like a water supply. Like I've had my success from the squirrel bag limit video. I was hunting across the road from a creek that runs through Atterbury Fish and Wildlife area. So that's what you want to do. You want to hunt by a water source, some kind of like food source and water source. That's like that'll help you out a lot. Tip number 6: after you hit the squirrel or shoot it and it falls out of the tree and stuff, don't run over there like do the happy dance and all that. I mean, if it's your first squirrel, I can understand, but try to be as still as possible, because I've shot a squirrel before and knocked it out of the tree and killed it, and I seen where it fell. Then there was another one with it that I didn't see, and I got both of them. So you never know, you could double your luck. Number 7, they have a squirrel call out. Actually, it barks and whistles and everything like that. I don't recommend doing the whistle, because it puts the squirrels in like a emergency mode where they go back up in the tree and you don't see them move at all, because it's like a warning sign. I've used it. I've seen videos on YouTube where people blow into it and makes the distress call and beat their leg with the limb or something. I've tried it. It doesn't work for me. Um, Use a tree or some kind of shooting stick or something to help you aim, because I know I've missed a lot from doing a freehand. Some people can do it. I mean, I've done it for a long time, but if you can use a tree, it'll help you out in the long run. Another tip is, which is number 9, approximate the range of the animal. Uh, I've been squirrel hunting this past year, and my gun was sighted in at 75 yards, and I've missed 2 squirrels already this year. So, gotta make sure you know where you're hitting at, and they make apps now for smartphones where you could see the curve of your gun, of your caliber, whatever you're shooting, and where the maximum is, and then where the minimum is of where you're sighted your gun in at. So, lastly, the last tip, number 10, is don't quit or give up. Just because you haven't seen nothing within 15 minutes don't mean there ain't something there. You can't always, even though how good of a hunter you can be, if you're pro, there's no way you can sit there and do a 360 spin with your head and see everything like an owl. I mean, it's not possible. So, just don't give up. I was tempted, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna see anything this year. I haven't seen nothing yet, so why should I go back out? But you just got to keep doing it. Keep trying. That's all you can do. If you get one, you get one. If you don't, hey, try another day. I just hope these tips help. I know they help me out, because I've searched the internet all week long trying to find why I haven't seen a squirrel. And I tell you what, the best tip from this list I just said was look for the food source. And there's no joke in that. So, but I want to tell you guys thanks for watching this video. Please rate, subscribe, and comment. Hope these tips help. Thanks for watching. This is Shoot to Kill Outdoors.